Picture this. You're cruising down the highway, the sun's setting behind you, the wind's in your face, and all eyes are on you. Not because you're speeding, but because you're riding something that's straight up irresistible. What is it? The Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. This ain't your grandpa's cruiser. It's a perfect blend of classic cool and modern muscle, and today we're about to dive deep into what makes this machine so damn captivating. Stick around, because by the end of this, you might just be imagining yourself on one too. Exterior and design. Let's talk design, because this is where the Super Meteor 650 really hits home. First glance, and you're met with a motorcycle that's dripping in classic cruiser-style low, long, and hefty. The 650 takes clear inspiration from traditional American cruisers, but with that unmistakable Royal Enfield DNA. The fuel tank is a teardrop shape, giving it that nostalgic old-school charm, and it's paired with wide, comfortable handlebars that give you the perfect upright seating posture for long rides. But don't be fooled by the vintage look. This bike is thoroughly modern. You've got LED lighting throughout, and a sleek, minimalist instrument cluster that combines analog and digital elements. The single pod gauge has that classy old-school analog speedometer, but Royal Enfield didn't skip out on modern functionality. You've got a digital readout for gear position, fuel, and trip information. The bike's overall silhouette screams cruiser: chunky 16-inch rear tires, 19-inch front wheels, and dual exhausts that give it a beefy stance. It's not just a pretty face either. The bike's build quality feels rock solid with all metal components, which gives it a real sense of durability. The fit and finish. Impeccable. No rattles or cheap plastic here. This bike is built to last and look good while doing it. Performance and engine. Let's get under the hood and talk power. The Super Meteor 650 is fitted with Royal Enfield's tried and true 648cc parallel twin engine, the same one you'll find in their Continental GT and Interceptor models. But here's the thing, it's been tuned differently for the cruiser setup. You're looking at about 47 horsepower and 38 pound-feet of torque. While that might not sound earth-shattering, it's all about how that power is delivered. The bike is tuned for low-end grunt, meaning you get a nice, punchy response right off the line, perfect for rolling through town or cruising on the highway without feeling like you're ringing it out. One of the best things about this engine is how smooth it is. The balance of the twin engine keeps vibrations to a minimum. Even at higher revs, you can cruise comfortably at 70 to 80 miles per hour without feeling like you're pushing the bike to its limits. The 6-speed gearbox is buttery smooth and offers just the right spread for a relaxed ride, with 5th and 6th gear acting like overdrive for highway cruising. Plus, the exhaust note? It's got that deep, satisfying rumble you want in a cruiser without being obnoxiously loud. Comfort and features. Comfort is king on the Super Meteor 650, and Royal Enfield nailed it. The low seat height, coming in at just 29.1 inches, means it's accessible to a wide range of riders, whether you're a newbie or a seasoned veteran. You're sitting nice and low, which gives you that in control, feet planted on the ground feeling. But it's not just the seat height, this saddle is wide and well padded. You could spend hours on this thing without getting saddle sore. The ergonomics are what really seal the deal for long rides. You've got forward set foot pegs and wide, slightly pulled back handlebars that give you a relaxed, laid-back posture. Perfect for those weekend road trips or just cruising around town. The suspension setup is another plus. With a 43mm upside-down fork in the front and twin rear shock absorbers, the Super Meteor soaks up bumps and rough patches without skipping a beat. You'll glide over uneven roads with minimal jarring, which adds to that all-day riding comfort. And then there's the tech. Royal Enfield hasn't gone overboard with features, which cruiser fans will appreciate. However, they've included some key modern touches. You've got the Tripper navigation system, which is a neat little feature for turn-by-turn navigation when you're heading out on unfamiliar roads. It syncs with your phone through an app, giving you clear directions without the need for a bulky GPS system. Off-road capabilities. Alright, now we come to off-road capabilities. While the Super Meteor 650 isn't built to tear through the wilderness like a dual-sport bike, it's no slouch when it comes to handling less than perfect roads. The 135mm of ground clearance isn't exactly off-road spec, but it's enough to manage light gravel, dirt roads, and the occasional pothole-strewn path without trouble. The suspension is more tuned for comfort on paved roads, but it's got just enough travel to absorb moderate bumps if you find yourself on rougher terrain. The bike's weight at around 531 pounds means it's not exactly nimble in off-road conditions, but the low center of gravity helps keep it stable when you do venture off the beaten path. Realistically, this bike is best for riders who stick to paved roads but want the confidence to take on a few dirt trails or rough roads without worrying. If serious off-roading is your thing, you might want to look elsewhere, but for most cruiser riders, the Super Meteor will handle just fine on mild, unpaved roads. So, what's the bottom line with the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650? This is a cruiser that offers style, comfort, and performance in a package that feels way more premium than its price suggests. It's perfect for the rider who wants to look good while cruising comfortably but doesn't need a massive engine or too much tech getting in the way. Whether you're commuting or taking it out for long highway rides, this bike's got the chops to keep you smiling mile after mile. It's not built for hardcore off-road, but it can handle a little adventure if needed. Overall, the Super Meteor 650 is a well-rounded, versatile cruiser that's as happy rolling through city streets as it is eating up miles on the open road. If that sounds like your cup of tea, this bike deserves a spot in your garage. Don't sleep on it. Folks, this one's a keeper.